Roscoes went broke. Roscoes filed for bankruptcy, Chapter 11, which is the protection bankruptcy. They were hit with a lawsuit, and generally when you're hit with a lawsuit, you hit that Chapter 11, protect your assets, switch your stuff around. So when you lose the lawsuit, or if you lose the lawsuit, you don't go broke. Chapter 7 is usually the one that means we broke, we broke. We ain't got it, broke, broke. So, but anytime people hear bankruptcy, we're like, you're broke. No, Roscoe's is closing. The world is over. All right, and somebody in the comments asked, is Roscoe's really that good? Here's the truth. Roscoe's is important to LA, okay? It is good, okay? It's good when you come from out of town. It's great to be like, yo, I'm in LA. I'm at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I got an Obama special over here. It is the quintessential I'm in LA picture. Like, yo, got me some chicken and waffles. Yo, where's your boy? We out here, LA living. Oh, man. We in LA. It's good. I personally only think the chicken and waffles and the Sunset is good, okay? If you get the Obama special, 3 wings and a waffle, it's delectable, okay? The thing about Roscoe's, they got some sort of secret sauce, chemical, whatever. Their chicken is hot the entire time, okay? If Roscoe's puts chicken on your plate and you go and run a marathon and come back in an hour and a half, your chicken will still be hot. How? I don't know how they do it. It is always hot. Roscoe's chicken stays hot the whole time. I don't know if it's fried in hell, baked. I don't know what they do. But one of the best parts about fried chicken is hot and crispy. And it is never cold, never old, always hot. Roscoe's is a little bit overpriced for me. Okay, 3 wings and the waffle is like $10. They don't have refills on Sunset, which is lemonade and fruit punch. That don't make no sense. How you don't got a refill on lemonade and fruit punch? Stuff that comes out of the soda machine should have refills. But it is good, okay? The only chicken and waffle place that even competes with it is Gladys and Ron's in Atlanta. If you ain't never had Gladys and Ron's, it's a toss-up between Gladys and Ron's and Roscoe's. My personal favorite fried chicken regional place is Harold's Fried Chicken in Chicago. You want to talk about something that you can't get anywhere else? You go to Harold's Fried Chicken in Chicago with whatever sauce they put on that. You can't get that anywhere else in the United States. You can get chicken and waffles a lot of different places. Roscoe's and Gladys and a couple other places make it good. You can't get what Harold's makes anywhere else. And somebody might, matter of fact, when we were in Harold's last time, there was a dude selling tea in the Harold's that was not affiliated with Harold's. And the tea was delicious. I was in there with Jay and Aunt, and the tea was amazing. So Harold's, there's always somebody with weave in the store, okay? More than likely the workers, 100% the customers. I have never been to Harold's and someone didn't have a red weave in the store. Never, never, never. And that's where I like to get my chicken from. People who buy weave usually can fry chicken. But back to Roscoe's. I personally don't mind if they close at least one location, okay? The one on Hollywood in Gower. They can close that because that's where I almost got beat up by a 6'7" Native American or Mexican guy. I was never really able to guess his ethnicity. All I know is I took my phone out of my pocket. Somehow it got caught up in my pocket, flipped up, landed in his food, and then he wanted to physically assault me in front of my wife and children and brother. So if they close that location, I'm not gonna be upset because that man was about to try to fight me in front of my family, and I'm not a physically imposing guy. I mean, I'm tall, but I don't have a whole bunch of wins under my belt, okay? I got a lot of fights under my belt, not a lot of wins under my belt, okay? I'm like 2-77, okay? I beat up Rick. Actually, I kicked Rick in the balls, okay? I didn't beat him up. He was about to punch me, and then I kicked him in the balls, socked him, and then I ran. I know you're not supposed to kick a man in the balls, but I've been watching a lot of movies, and people have been kicking people in the balls, and it's hard to recover from. So I kicked him in the balls because I didn't want to lose. So I beat up Rick, at least kicked him in the balls, punched him, and ran. And he didn't punch me, so I'm counting that as a victory. I beat up Marquise in front of his house, in front of his mom. His mom was like, kick his A, Marquise. And I was like, not today. And I used to fight like this. I used to jump when I fought. Like, I used to bounce. And I was in front of his mom. No, not 2-7. Yeah, 2-77. And I hit Marquise. Bop, bop. 2-piece and a biscuit. Bop. Okay? And then I got knocked out by an Asian kid. He turned around, kicked me in the head, roundhouse. I was teasing him. That was the last time I teased an Asian person. And then Fat Tony was a bully who beat me up like every day for one school year. And I never even hit him back. And he's the 70. He's the 76 of 77. Asian kid, Fat Tony. If it wasn't for Fat Tony, I'd be 2-1. But thanks to Fat Tony beating me up, I'm 2-77. So if you take Fat Tony out of the equation, I'm 2-1. So anyway, they can close that location on Hollywood and Gower, because not only did I almost have to fight somebody, and I was just not going to get embarrassed, okay? I was about to sock him before he stood up, because if he stood up, it was about to be over. Luckily, my brother was there, so we was going to jump him, because I wasn't going to just get beat up in front of my wife and kids. I wasn't about to go out like that. So I was about to hit him, but luckily, the security guard defused it. But the next time I went to that Roscoe's, I avoided it for a long time because my confidence was broken as a result. I was like, man, if he would have whooped me in front of my wife and kids, I wouldn't have been able to tell them to take the trash down. Because they'd have been like, take the trash down. They'd have been like, okay, we're going to call that guy from Roscoe's. I think you should take the trash down. We're going to call that guy. And my youngest son, he got a smart mouth. I know something like that would have came out of his mouth, okay? So anyway, the next time I went to the Roscoe's, year and some change later, the next time I went, a guy got tased there. That was in November after the Family Exchange premiere. A guy apparently had been for weeks coming into Roscoe's, sitting by the window, ordering, getting his food, eating it, and before they came back to give him the check, disappearing. And apparently this guy was not spreading it out amongst all the Roscoe's. He was only doing it to the Roscoe's that we ate at. So he got tased in front of my kid. Like, we're literally just ordering, oh, I'll get the Obama special. I think I might have the country gravy. Oh, what do you want, Dad? My mom, Dad was there. Damien, a friend of mine, his wife, their baby, Zay and JoJo. And next thing you know, and the dude got tased, but he didn't go down. Like, they tased him through the whole restaurant. He was just like, okay. He just was doing that. And Zay was just like he was frozen in fear. I had never actually seen somebody get tased. It was my assumption that when you got tased, especially in the neck, you would go down. The dude wasn't even big. He was 5'7", 100 and maybe 30 pounds. Security guard was like 6'4", 350, and they did not tase this man to the ground. Okay? So they threw him out, and Zay was like, Daddy, what was that? What was that? And I was like, oh, that was just a taser, son. He was like, why was they electrocuting that dude? I was like, so they came back. And then the waiters and them tried to act like nothing happened. Like the dude got tased. Okay? Tased all the way to the left of the restaurant, through the whole left. We're looking around like, what was that? Then they walk him back through the restaurant and basically kick him out through the door. And then the waiter just comes in like, all right, so what was y'all like? And we were like, time out, sir. What was that? And he was like, oh, you know, it's Friday. We're like, no, sir, listen, here's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna just order like this commotion and rambunctiousness didn't happen. We're gonna need some answers before we place an order. Is this a normal occurrence? Who was that? Why did he get tased? Was he still? What was going on? Okay, what was that? So he was like, okay, this guy been coming in here, getting away with food. He was looking in the mirror, looking to see when the people come. He came in here, ordered, and he would slip out. He was going at different times. He's coming in the morning, and then coming in the afternoon, evening, late night. Nobody was putting it together. So eventually, the same security guard was at work when we got him today, and we was like, not today. And then you just, so what would you guys like? We were like, oh, all right, so can I get the Obama special with a waffle, okay? Get me 2 drumsticks for my kids, 1 waffle split apart. Can I get a sunset? My mama just wants a chicken breast with a waffle. Babe, what you want? You want to go Obama? Okay, my wife gonna go Obama too. Okay, we'll just split the waffle. All right, she gonna get a sunset too. Okay, Dad, what you want? Dad, I got this. We got it. What you want, Dad? Dad don't know. Okay, he gonna get the cheese eggs. Okay, cheese eggs and a leg and a thigh. All right. Oh, Mama, you want some greens? Mama, you want some greens? Y'all got the greens? Y'all got the greens? Oh, you got greens for my mama. Macaroni and cheese. My macaroni and cheese is $5. Okay, sweet potatoes too, Mommy. What you think? Who you think I am? I ain't rich. All right, that's my mama. Go ahead. It's my dad's birthday. Okay, can we get the sweet potato? We get the greens, macaroni and cheese. All right, for my mom. All right. And we absolutely sat there and had our entire dinner at Roscoe's after somebody got tased there. So, yeah. The only bad part about Roscoe's, from time to time, you go dookie rough after Roscoe's. It's just the way of the world. It's just to pay the cost to be the boss. Sometimes Roscoe's gonna blow you out. I'm talking about your boo-boo gonna come out punching the hole. Boo! 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 Whoa! Whoa! You're gonna be on a roller coaster. Whoa! You know the roller coaster on Six Flags? Whoa! 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 You're gonna be getting punched in the stomach by Rocky in a movie. Protect the body. Help! I'll never eat it again. Don't eat the eggs, guys. Please. Please. Me duele el estómago. You're gonna be getting shot like Cleo at the end of Set It Off. Remember when Cleo got out the car? Da, 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 Day after day, I push against. I'm tired. I'm out here hot. I'm run out of breath. I'm out here performing for y'all. Oh, Jesus. Day after day, I push. Day after day, I push again. So, hopefully Roscoe's doesn't close. Every time people come to visit us in LA, that's the only place they want to go. And we actually don't eat there until people want to visit, because we've been eating there a lot and filling up the toilets. And also, the thing I hate about Roscoe's is they don't do separate checks. Okay? You can only pay with cash and 1 card max. And I just feel like that's stupid. Okay? It's just feel like that is stupid. Like, bruh, how y'all, what business, why is separate checks such a difficult thing for you? Why? I avoid Roscoe's because how is separate checks such a hard thing? You really gonna come to my lane, fam? Separate checks should not be that hard for you, bro. It's 2016. Take 1 on Square. Like, why is it so hard to take separate checks? Why? That's why y'all went bankrupt. If y'all didn't do all these stupid separate checks, y'all have plenty of money for the lawsuit, and y'all wouldn't have to file for Chapter 11. Take separate checks. Well, we got an ATM. I don't want to pay $17.95 to take money out of your raggedy ATM. Take separate checks. It's a cost of doing business. And I avoided y'all because I don't want time for separate checks, and I don't want to get in a fight. I don't want to see somebody get tased. I just want to eat some chicken in peace. Shoot. But Obama took a picture there, and they're going to sell that forever. They got an Obama special. Roscoe's the only restaurant in the world that named chicken after the president. People say Roscoe's overrated. I think it's properly rated. It's a good place to come when you're from out of town. If you like chicken and waffles, they make chicken and waffles. Is it the best chicken and waffles in the world? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It ain't gonna win no awards. They fry chicken and make waffles good. And they also have homeless people. We've seen homeless people get in fights there, get thrown out. The one in Hollywood is always selling incense. Funny story about Roscoe's. Me, Melissa, Aunt Jay, and Gabe, our musician, and their wives, we came down to LA the week Michael Jackson died. And they were selling Michael Jackson shirts outside of Roscoe's that had the wrong date on his death. They made the shirt so quick, they put that he died the day before he died. Yeah, he died June 25th. I think the shirts were June 26th. They put the date they got the shirt printed, and I was just like, if you're going to profit off the man's death, which I don't agree with, at least get the date right, man. How y'all going to get the date wrong for the King of Pops? Then look, man, we're going to give you half off because the 25th shirts ain't came in. The shirt is $2. We're going to sell it to you for $1. Okay, half off. I'm going to throw in some incense and some essential oils and some shea butter. No, I don't want you to sell these regardless. But if you must, at least get the date right. No, we ain't got no time to sell. I'm not going to take these back, okay? He probably would have just started drawing 5s over the 6. Like, you can't turn a 5 into a 6. You can turn a 6 into a 5. Listen, you want the shirt or not? I'm going to tell it for $75. Okay, I'm going to give you $1. You take the shirt. Give the $1 back to me. That's going to feel like a sale. Okay, I'm going to give you $2. You give me $1 back. That's me selling 2 for $1. What? I'm going to give you $2. Okay, now you give me $1 back. Now I sold it to you for half off. But now I have $1. Right, but you gave me $1 and I made something. But you're $1 less. Don't worry about my transaction. You worry about the fact that I sold it to you for $1. Okay. That's the type of stuff that happens at Roscoe's. So, all right. I'm on the 405, so the service is about to get bad. Thank y'all for tuning in my Periscope. If you're in Houston, I'm there this Saturday hosting a book signing tour, the X Chronicles, House of Blues at 6 p.m. Tickets at Ticketmaster. If you're on Snapchat, follow me. Me and Zay, or me and JoJo put a Incredibles remake on Snapchat. Follow me on all social media platforms because I do different things on all of them. And I'm well-rounded, okay? I'm well-rounded. All right? God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference. Oh, really? Really? You don't want to stop now?